a week. When I was teaching kindergarten, one of my little ones, LaShonda, she raises her hand. She's like, Ms. Brassell, when are you going to trim your nose hair? I'm like, this afternoon. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, LaShonda. I ain't all that. And so I think we need a lot more laughter and a lot more joy. That's what I appreciate with what you're doing. We can talk about issues, but we don't have to be yelling and mean about it. We can smile and laugh about it.
First of all, thank you for that. And like I said, and what you're doing with the world is definitely needed. As I said, being an educator, and I said this on a podcast a while ago, and there are 4 or 5 teachers in each whatever section, right? And I'm a firm believer, you need the mean teacher. They come in, you sit down, you shut up, you do what I tell you to do. You need the one that's cool and funny. You need the balance. You need a little bit of everybody. And kids need that. Like I said, and there's a teacher that's good there, who they are, and that's great. That's just not me. I come in, I would tell the kids, because I didn't like the little kids. I liked middle of school and up, because you can talk to them a little more, like yourself. And I would just kind of be like, look, we got to do this today. Just let's do this. We can get past it, and then we can be done. And when they hear from that angle, instead of, and like I said, some teachers, they want to, which it's different styles, and I'm not getting into that today, but it was more, I noticed more a better reception from that angle, because it's kind of like, he don't want to do it either. And there's some things you do as a teacher you wanted to do, but there's certain things you didn't want to do. You had to do because the district required or your principal said. So it's like, I don't want to do this either. So look, we just got to get through this. And if they like you, it's like, okay, well, we're going to do it, because you know what I'm saying? We all in the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely see, for me, more of a reception from that angle than seriousness. And even with this podcast, I call hell when I first started, because some people was like, oh, well, you're talking about mental health, it shouldn't be, you're laughing too much, or it's too many jokes. And it's like, okay, well, and again, this was before COVID, and I was just like, okay, but I feel as though it's satire. Most people don't know what satire is. And so I remember in my sophomore year of high school, shout out to Miss Rachi, she took us on a crash course of satire in our English class. And me being an avid watcher growing up, probably shouldn't have been. Mad TV, Saturday Night Live, Family Guys etched in my brain, making fun of things with the effort that it will change, or showing how crazy this looks, but we can laugh about it. Okay, now let's try to fix it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think that that's needed, and I don't see too many people doing it. So I'm like, clearly I created a lane of my own. That's how I feel. And I feel that you're doing the same thing in education.
Thank you.
Yes. So now, before we get any further in the interview, because you're a wordsmith, I'm sure, so this will be